define what your Swiss Army knife for modern machine IAM will look like. By the way, modern machine IAM, that's not really an official concept. I say machine IAM because for me it makes sense. We talk about customer IAM, you might talk about workload IAM. So I think machine IAM is just like a perfect continuation, especially because you look at CIAM and machine IAM, so customer IAM, machine IAM, they use a lot of the same standards. Like OAuth is like heavily involved in both, right? But anyway, didn't want to distract too much. So you're going to need different technology. And luckily, you likely already possess quite a few. I mean, you don't necessarily have to buy that much. So the Swiss Army knife will, for sure, also contain workload identity management tools, or the so-called NHI vendors, right? Or there may be some discovery tools that you may already have through your PAM products. You also need some ways to bootstrap identities for workloads. In other words, give a workload a credential from nothing, kind of instantiate it out of nothing when the workload starts up. And I think SPIFFE, SPIFFE, the Secure Production Identity framework for everyone, is very well positioned to fill that gap. Plus, you need a working OAuth stack. Ideally, one, and only one, but possibly different from the IDP that you use for human users, because you have some IDPs that are much better positions to work, much better position to work with API use cases, right? You're going to need API gateways. You probably already have them, right? You need authorization frameworks, either Open Policy Agent or Authzen or CEDAR, and any of that.